Going on with the still pictures now. Right here you have the PVC hose. Unplug that. These here, the wires here have a couple clamps, one there. They just lift up out of the road, and then just try to move this gently away around those clamps out of the road, giving more room to get at your cam sensor positioner. And down here you've got your battery cables, just put them out of the road. This here is a line to your air cleaner, just unplug it at the air cleaner. We'll show you more on that in a minute. And as you can see, I've got the battery out. So working our way on towards the bolts. There is the plug after the unit's removed. I just took a screwdriver and pushed down on it and moved the plug out of the road, but that's what you'll see. I want you to notice that on the plug there is this red clip right here. That has to be pushed to the right to release it. And so you'll see the red tab sticking out of here. Put your fingernail in there, just slip that sideways, then take a screwdriver, gently push down on it, wiggle it, and it will come out, and you'll be able to remove that safely. That's the hose to the air cleaner that we were talking about. Just remove that, put it to the side. Now you can see a lot of clearance to get into the cam sensor itself. There's the two bolts, the plug, that's the bottom bolt there. I'm using a number 10 socket with a 1/4 inch ratchet. I keep switching between long sockets and short sockets, going underneath the battery box case there with a different size extension, getting that bolt, putting my fingers in and turning the last of them. You fight long enough and you will get it. It's not that bad. It does come out. They do come out. But just be patient with it and don't rush it, and realize it's going to give you a little bit of a problem. That's where I use the screwdriver just to push that clamp down. It should slide off really easy. So after you remove that red tab. Now I've got the camshaft position sensor out. I've taken a screwdriver to see if there's any movement in the camshaft itself. Only on Chrysler, they use the sensor as a bit of a thrust washer to keep the cam pushed in. If there's a lot of wear on the cam sensor on the inside, then it will have caused the cam to move outward. What you do is you just take a screwdriver with a soft handle or anything with a soft handle and just push on the cam and see if it has to be moved in. That won't necessarily have to be. It almost depends on your car and the miles and the wear and all of that. So oil changes, all of that affect wear on a motor. So it's not going to move a lot, but just see if it will go in at all before you put on the new CPS. That's looking on the inside, and that's where you look for the wear. There isn't very much wear on this one, so there's not much movement in that cam, not much to worry about. If you happen to catch the video I made on these Wobble extensions, that's what I used here. They helped me a lot. This here is different than your normal extension because these corners are rounded and it gives you about 15 degrees of wobble. So it isn't a dead-on push with the socket. It's hard to get at, so I needed a little bit of an angle on the socket just to make life easier. That little 15 degrees gave me what I needed to put it on, and it helped get the bottom bolt in on that one corner, because like I say, of needing that little bit of curve on the socket. These wobble extensions give you that, and as I said in my previous video when I talked about them, you can even put two together and create more maneuverability. We have things back together now. The PVC hose is on, the electrical connectors are back done up, and the air cleaner hose, the bolts are tight. I've gone and it started up after I put the battery in. As you see, I just need to put the battery in now, and it's running and worked great. Very easy job. You don't have to rush. You can get it done well in under an hour, and it's a pretty easy job to fix a PO340 code on a motor. It's a generic code, so a lot of motors will bring up that very code. You find your crankshaft position sensor on your motor, and it'll be about the same steps as this, just unbolting it, bolting your other one in, and you're on your way and saved yourself a few dollars. Thanks for watching, and we will hope to see you again. Thank you.